At what point in the wedding did you think the bride and groom would not be husband and wife for long? 1. When the bride's work friend was having a slow dance with her at the reception and feeling her butt up in front of the groom, family and friends. She left the groom the day they got back from their honeymoon, and she kept all the presents. 2. When the groom shoved wedding cake into his new bride's mouth so hard that it chipped a tooth. He kept pushing until she tripped over a tree root and fell backwards, breaking her wrist. The groom's own father then began to beat the hell out of him. Good times. 3. Had a neighbor who got arrested the night before his wedding in a bar fight. Then, the night of the wedding, walking back to the hotel with his new wife, decided he really needed pizza, so he tried to walk into a local pizza place. It was closed, so he kicked in the door and kept walking. Got arrested 2 blocks down the street. So she spent the night before, and the night of her wedding alone and crying. When they told me this story, they were in the process of trying to get pregnant and have since had a kid. They got divorced very recently to absolutely no one's surprise. 4. After the wedding, her mom got them a room at the local motel for their honeymoon, but they came home because they got bored. 5. When the bride specifically said she did not want to feed each other cake, and he aggressively came at her with cake and shoved it in her face hard enough that it was in her hair and ruined her makeup while laughing about it. It also came out later that his groomsmen ate her special gluten-free lunch while setting up for the ceremony, and he didn't say anything about it. It was less than a year. 6. Bride and groom had been together for years and she was hopelessly in love with him and he treated her like dirt. This went on for years with her begging him to get married. Finally, one day, he proposed. I think he said something romantic like, "If it'll shut you up, let's get married." I was friends with a girl who was friends with the bride and went as her +1 to the wedding, which was held on Super Bowl Sunday. Early into the reception, the groom and his groomsmen left the party to go to a bar to watch the game. His parting words to the bride were, "You know I love you, but I've got $10 on the game." They lasted nearly a year before she got tired of him cheating on her and she finally left him. 7. The groom and his groomsmen did a coordinated time warp dance from Rocky Horror Picture Show in the middle of the wedding, and the bride sat there stone-faced the entire time, obviously unamused. Ultimately they were just 2 very different people. Marriage lasted about a year. 8. It was her 3rd wedding. Same place and same car as the first 2 times. Even though the groom was new.